around, just like the rest of you. Me too, more pure. Me ye not to be common. You are Panakasa. Only says can be. More says can be no. One the only delegate to know. Omo ye says can be. More musicano. Monfa. Party no. A member. Moja. And the idea. And as I spoke for. And nezo na medasu di ginano. Ye ginano. And Jessica sab. Woman sabri say. Ebi mo adibia yeye eti mo ma yensu yenkwa dibi ye dibi na busumu nibi oma no sikadie nkwa na aba sika oma ni mu sikadie nkwa na aba ne nanse ye kwaye election no mo ba kaya obi bibia wo penti ya brega na ha bre campaign na Dr. Ba obi oye campaign ya the half ni ya the ka apacha amagana for no obi orun kwa ni bibia wo pentira ye ya ni ebegina say oye kramani if you want to be the president abodam say you can wagara ha ya kan sebwa ha adasi amodimatra ha mfie aduodu nan na munim sabe kramani papa we mo hwe de o ma na ya you know na sanne program bi okoye no abrochire ye ni abrofo de betra ya muhu na mo hwe me se bete brofo na me tie papa brofo wote abrofo mu na economics they work kind of say inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un ya fa papa we am ya president wo Ghana ha ya be bro top
Ebra COVID bayi, ma menka we na menwe. COVID bayi ya. A man that I respect so much. Me buni chen any other honorable in Ghana. Ye kase obi a honorable la me respect ni chen Kennedy Japan. Me buni chen any other man of God. But when COVID came, this same man rose up against the church, thinking that we good church in anymore. And he had the audacity to say, Onu na ya president and kubegu one man churches in Ghana, and not the same man he had the church vote. Oh kasa ya ye careful. I am telling you the only hope me can in there I can be the only hope of MPP ayabawumia. Sanya that man now the party will lose more than omunya 38% and I mean
menya krata bi ya Asare-Bediako constituency chairman na omo ede aba na edi eda so no a statement by the MPP constituency chairman in the Ashanti region against Honorable Mrs. Irene Natoshi ne de omode bae no na akenkan kwa ase na edipa bi esensan ne ye no omudi ewase no mo mehu kwada so chairman edin ewo ho ya obonabu edi chairman Kofie Champo so chairman for Manso Dubia Frederick Ajima Mensa so chairman for Kwabri East na one secretary na mehu Kwame Wusu chairman for Adanse Asokwa wono so na spokesperson entino omo elikrata no wase mene penifo dinkom wo ma confirm say omo na etroye enti kakra mene chairman Kofie Champo one chairman for Manso Adubia ewo Ashanti region mene no ebedi enkobo ewa homani say ade a motro yi omo se edeba asem na asi na adenti ena wole sakrata ebae nipa bebre so enim ensema ekoso OSP akache edoso ha adwen na medanyame ase ko posa alampan aba alampan ye law student inti bia obetimi akire me say an institution like the OSP opese wu gunu a processes na ti say so 19 minutes past 7 FM Gordon Asare-Bediako program reading the Ghana and 1st December 2025 just say NTBR na just say you be sibronye dia we be na ason papa tiboto munye de dia na timi say ni eka eya befi but 1 month away die yakopon e di bibi baba obeyi puma kwa mama abro beyi puma kwa mu ama de say bebia no just that na sibronya ne kra ne de na akofom kakra because enema first like mabronya de corn beef na akokon nkwan and even rice but say and ye may there be one we akoko ye may put making we be say that's a bre akokra de say that's a bre anopa bia that's we akoko sisi eti mabronya no ama ayi kakra nti ye bompai say and the 1st December besi kwa nkodu 20th hone die bibi kakra wo hwehwe abutin batu botom ama ebusuafo no so ni agi kakra da ko fa no ye mampo de kai tuni bi wase ohiani fa ne say open the bus kura wunhu so ohiani pen the bus ma ne ba no wunhu because ne ba ne pe ice cream edi a wontimi ntoma no no watia no because ebi ni ho enti ye de besi akopon sa na enei ekoma eba bedie no edoso kakra yi wo ho wasi resource aba na wasi resource na aba no metie angel kabonu na metie ne kakra na mewra ho ehwa na bi ka cheso ma mewra ho na eso one wa say yes the last term in the office no enie enti e wo so usifom because metie angel kabonu adekonti osusu say ama enquiry resource na ankwara nim no a then if that is his reasoning, if that is his analysis of the data na wo see, and if that is his understanding or appreciation of the free SHS dia and the name omo yade it is like perform worse than what they did because says sa ayiwe analysis when the indicabo no ye no the be jina kwani mu pa de China de na kwani obebom enye na politics what so anya politics bibria na one for adwem pa anya it may a cloud sense of reasoning and judgment. I think that's how they say indicabo no also fa and crack wo yen sohwe ama menuka say about less than 50% of them and the qualifiers of tertiary institution. Less than 50%. You are not worried. Ubia now will say this is a true reflection of the state of free SHS. Now, some results we paid the Chelsea free SHS just from 2017 air bad year saying that tiepa the person can say free SHS no enye enter man krana bono free SHS about 2017 besi ne ya enkra no akwa bia konya first class enya scholarship kwa buchire akonya first class nso wo ho akwaje honest still otan dase be na wose na wose ogbonyu bi se odo mani pagimi dase be so no mo mpa de unyini ye de nya odo de mani pagimi na otan wose otan mani pagimi papa dase bre na wokasa ase na to de bia na mitimi ese mitimi ni eye adwen. Last week, you were my MPP internal matters. And my former boss, Robert Kennedy, a complex with Japan. Ekasai. And just say, any bresso. It's no radio station. And was say, campaign year air cost year by Baby leader, Yami my 31st January 2026. No. Honorable Dominic Ditiwu, former defense minister. Tribal politics up north, northern region, upper east, upper west, northeast, and the savannah. In fact, was it as some what kind of one the hard drink? It's a not doing. Obe release the tape no and a video. Na mo be who the who say, "Sarah-Bediako, hono tribal politics and a warrior." Before we no beka we no akeka sa tribal yi na bia say himfu bi obakeka bia na we buy nti no man ka kwalo answer be na meboa me myself I was also worried. Say now then this will be a tribal politics, and then in any case, say what we tribal politics. I won't put now. When I minority, it's a minority no. Let's say we will say tribal politics. Yeah, there's any end. What's the end game? And the giant change. Saturday no, and a video no, a Saturday about one thing, and it's me and wretched and rain no. Me and I'm so dead. Me the make person me train partner who say video no no one because and wretched and video na me who ye did. A video wa all about the dignity was some more kind 2023. Yeah, ye Bediako first one a view 2023. You know, na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia at number 2. It is a wish video no more. Ubo said I flyers na wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pictures also no number 2. Etina me enno nya me se da bi anyi be ya because ye ready a me nya sure say asem we wo kan wa ha no na ona be kere Japan e be ka se wo ko hu video bi na wo ona bo ye tribal politics bi e wo soro ho nti ye hwe ma de enchi in fact ade chen ye no me wo so release video no e wo net 2 e the same video na me hu ye say ona bo native e kan ye 2023 na why issue statement so I'm the native so issue statement I clarify confirm the me hu ye the same. Now he was responding to Honorable Kere Japan was semi announced wakan 2023 okwa Western region and was one TSA yama pepe for positions akese wo part abanum defense ministry pepe ni interior ministry pepe ni okeka bi ka ho yeah I said that be 6 or 5 said ni na edama pepe for na de yen so wa ha no so de yesu ye hu hia na now ye yusu Western region for ni adampo wo mo na ti wono so now what is asem no that was his response e wo yendi etimi says so far asem no bia de nye fake e ya asem a e call so na Eric Mpacho me di video bi emma me say e be ready ya but Honorable Kere Japan de na ma me first ohun utimbo no ma me a we are na kede Honorable Dominic Woodie no so no ono so ne response to saade no na kede no so ato aso dan ke itima situate en komo ni yi na ya hwe sidi esitie enti no so beti abo ama me dia ye hwe etumu a fametum na ye mo enkomo no ba ni nyina the larger picture ni say ye hia tribal politics e wo Ghana be it internal or national. Me, I disagree. Ne momono so no e wiase baby a sa wo ye politics a baby a wo free die ye free be home advantage ya wo it is expected to say won kofo e beto abama more than other places na ya ne kasa depa wo fia wo ye no ya na ase kire saying and indeed football krempo football kubasha sante kotoko wo de me kwa buji amanonnes ye hwe footballer Champions League omu yi mu yes Real Madrid follow mo supporters doors mo ne Manchester for say United ye ko bebe ko bobo ne ye say ye supporters ni na person bo kokrompo a omu nton ticket ne mayen ye wa number of tickets yetimi eto yetimi ton edema away team any home team, which means it is expected to say home team supporters but also at your away team. Eric Bedasi was say are you ready? But yammo Honorable Kere Japan the no first. We are no bo Honorable Dr. Niti with the no so part yanko.
Western region, Northern region, Vice President from North, Defense Minister from North, Interior Minister from North, Sports Minister from North, Tourism from North, Women Ministry from North, Amen. Don't put the two of them. Don't put the two of them. My mom pen from the catch home. And I'm so when you can't go to.
All right, Eric Bedasi, eti yammo Oramo Dominic Niti would ya no so yammo ono so de no enka ho ebi eduru be bia waka omukrom kasa na yana se yentintini bi e be stop ho no ana eti would yammo eno so ni nti.
When the Yeti people say 100%, they will give you 100%.
Yeah. So, you know them.
Your Excellency, in 2014, I was here with Mr. President to campaign. They said, look, enjoy yourself. We are giving you 100%. And where is the Gonga boy? That's exactly what happened. They gave us 100%. In 2014, they did the same thing. So when the chairman got up, and the alarm coordinator, all the people were speaking. I said as if I was sleeping, but I was not sleeping. I was listening to them. And I was watching the delegates. And Your Excellency, let's go and sleep. You get 100%. I will still need to talk to the people a little bit. So permit me to speak in Papa just small to the people. Everyone, good job, Pamani.
Okay, Eric, hono yen tika sadinti no. But Honorable Dominic Litiwu ankasa issue press statement. Enti mamenken kan kakra. But me trust me so. Was my attention has been drawn to a video in which I'm heard advising delegates in Yendi during the 2023 NPP presidential primary not to vote for Honorable Kennedy Akwampeko Japan due to his remarks in the western and central regions. He had stated that Northerners were given too many sector ministerial positions by President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, thereby denying others opportunities. For the avoidance of doubt, he said, in quotation, "We were here in the western region when they appointed the vice president from the north, the interior minister from the north, defense minister, sports minister, lands minister, tourism minister from the north. Why? Are they the only ones who vote?" He repeated this same statement and added more accusations against Northerners at a program in the central region. In reality, only 6 Northerners held sector ministerial positions out of approximately 26 ministers at the time. Furthermore, Honorable Kennedy Akwampeko Japan publicly questioned why President John Dramani Mahama, Honorable Hassan Ayaga, and Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia were candidates for their respective parties, implying that they were not the only suitable individuals. As a coordinator of Northern appointees at that time, I felt compelled to respond to those biased and ethnocentric statements. During a campaign visit to Yendi, the capital of Dagbon, I advised the people not to vote for Honorable Kennedy Japan, citing his lack of good intentions towards Northerners. This 2023 video has been misleadingly presented by Honorable Kennedy Akwampeko Japan and his team as a recent recording. I must emphasize that since responding to his negative remarks in 2023, I have not mentioned Honorable Kennedy Japan's name in any of my campaign engagements. I urge all well-meaning Ghanaians to disregard this recycled video, which Honorable Kennedy Japan and his team are attempting to portray as a new video from the 2025 campaign season. Every to but men can see even Yami Albert time. Mr. Patrick Medasi, it's in the most important thing to say. Honorable Litiwu so confirm the make say I did a 2023 video. Now it was in response. Now was that back be ho. You know, say was a video no was say Honorable Kennedy Japan say, "Wono won tiasie da say Ghana yeti won na yama pepe fo nko na baba flackberries say Hassan Ayariga pepe ni ama wono so baba flackbearer John Dramani Mahama wono so pepe ni yama wono so baba flackbearer taden na yesama Dr. Mahmoud Bouamen no pepe ni so ebe flackbearer de Ghana no ye da ma pepe fo nko ana it amongst all these things no enema honorable Dominic Nitiwu then defense minister one also etimi eyi no say ene sa na che de na che say honorable Kenya Japan won pe pepefo eyi di disade a mu sen ba bia so contest a mamonto maba ama no ye no ene de sa nkomo nyina e baaye nti no wose sisi aye to aban o meka honorable Kenya Japan asem omu ni din e wo ba bia eti ne ye bedi ye no so e ho enkomo ebusafo mamema menuanom panifo ene menua panyin menua keto akwaba honorable Ambrose Edwetega bacho emwadwo mu akwaba
gudon congratulations modern de sila wom
sao
na yeso mo bon mo ko exams mo feli poto
ada we de ya pass ye de ya bion me me office wonu se wo pass kama na me ado obekọ university ai wa pass kama na mami mi se nyina so ye feli Tracy sa wo ye exam ba ko na wo feli a ebi asin sei wo ye last year na in fact one day I think the form 2 and form 3 almost every 3 weeks bi na mami ko fani free school kofi wo yare yes enti ne yempeso be yes akwalga so de manantro enti ebia ankoyie na this year also be register na me so ne ka de ankoyie no fill in the gaps what I say e ko register na was no obe register courses nyina me ka de ya na Tracy na me ko register nyina ma no ya me ncha de wa pass nyina so kama ai it is so wo fie ne say wo hwe na wo so de ankoyie a sususu why nyame ado next year na wasa atro nyame ado ma emepa beba rabo once again akwaba
thank you
na Evra so na aba Patrice Evra wonu amu ankasa aba anti ahyete Isaac Evra na aba bokọ de menua
sina godo no wadaroma nyankopon adom ni ahwe yi nti no ye ho ye ti ase
de nyame ase
emfa ho ne amamo bone a Ganafo ye nyina ye ka ho bi ye fam no nyina ye chi no nyankopon da so krekre mu ye da so ti ase ye wani da so say the new patriotic party inshallah by 2026 31st January right after the internal elections na ye hwe ni mo say nyankopon be ya adom na ira Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia ebabeli die no 2028 we are coming back to power to make sure say ya toto niama sene fata a ehia Ghana for nemum enye figures ebe fly in the air na yaka say ya de nemum in the lives of the Ghanaian people no omo echiro mti no ye ho ye
okay me dase ora mama mra wo so met maka say in terms of baby we free me free and baby a shit free die yam say wo hwem e party mu dia e ka wo from minority me boa and na ashete su free minority adon kura so ye minority interestingly say any yet ankwa de by ka e ka me baba be minority omu se de biase city so omu se de biase city okay it one up say every MPP we ba be DMC Ghana Central now what it say tribal politics internal elections being the free hand won't deserve ye a bear cano na enquat and nam form and na the addition nam form and na enquatia at the ponkoswa sana who feel saying
you good on me that say I'm say sa somewhere de makada and mesa kabio meti hey minya president amedio
why not obro so kra
medi and me say medi president so
amen
na sebi so because me fi minority tribe into no fata say medi president I think say na nipa kono ni way of thinking no ofom kakra adentina make kasa this tribal sentiment here eba MPP mi kwapo dem in TV da and it is something ya kunwa because ya ye ni bedwe efri edrumbi ma we were tagged as an account party.
Yes.
You know, Menka 2016. 2016, I had to go to Dwabisobia.
Okay.
To campaign in the Ewe dominated communities. 2016. Just for them to understand, say, yeah, what I before Ewe party. No. I quite remember saying, because share me ame papa danimo. Ewo ho. Okay, so media why are they power now? It is very good. Sanki nyamu say nanka mo boa and you lead the way anka beboa because sir yeah describing as an account party no. It is something that we have to fight against.
Yes.
And I think that from 2016 no side way abrafom. So me tisan sem na yami yakakra because it has no place in our politics. It has no place in our politics at all. What by your president, no matter where you come from, if you have the ability, you have the qualification, you have the support of the masses, why can't you be a president? Do I have to be from one tribe or another tribe before I can qualify to be a president?
There be that.
Mesre, sir, tribal politics way there. It is not with Young Party NPP. Never. Intiaka say, Sabi, Minyanum in Cranfoso, they are from a minority tribe. In terms of to be the president. Okay, say, in a way fee, or minister way fee, or Tonobuasi kind, the number of Southerners and normal ministers in that time. Oh, there I am, they say, or cannotness and no common in a boom. Which is not fair. A be a Dagomba, a be a Mampusi, a be a what do you call Walla, a lot of tribes. And in every government piano, you try to satisfy all these tribes so that everybody feels at home. It is a Wakasa cannotness in our boom as one. No casadness in your boom as one. The interest of one also. I don't think this should be part of our body of our politics today. Not at all. Mesre, this is an internal election. Can you bet me aye? Me papa baumia oka did do bet you aye. Only the waka say he is not going to involve himself in this tribal politics. No. He is speaking to delegates about what he will come to do for them as party faithfuls and for the nation. And not to concentrate on Nifi and Asare-Bediako. Me just say it is time MPP for you who say tribal politics doesn't help us in any way. Obi obabe tribal politics or constituencies bia sinu who bisa no debe no betumi aye. What is your vision? What is your mission? Then no better I am a chrono. Now, tribal politics way more. Say, young papa, honorable, wait dear, young tree and film. Because after Hano, ye come me one no. Now, who could draw also back where tribal politics are now? Are you going to be echoing such sentiment? Then, if the whole northern sector of the economy of the country can say, yeah, Toma MPP, where do we go from here? Where do we go? And I say, if the whole of we be like a can some now before say, and it brought a whole lot of issues. It's a tribe because yeah, Toma because Munipa say. What are you going to say? In Sambia ye ka and deno. Now the internet doesn't forget.
There be
2023 videos now you say after 2020 July 31st a month to come here to abani won't they pull all these videos back? Say the 2024 abano anko because of things that we said. And you play Bianca San Sama, your boy, ye can ye. Ya started you, Mestre. Can you bet me a year where your internal election? Uko who delegator is see a hinefona. Say, the mayor. Mean, say, honorable Richard or Castle be yet tribal politics. Mean, say, honorable Cobra
Japan.
Or can. But a won't quan or what say yana. Adabraka, Quissy Pratt. Where the best say. Yava by a best say. Where the young tree and free and young tree and free Wukaka. Nanya sa, ye bedroom main election no more play and tape a mine. A cedar. Intimidity I say it's the freeway.
Okay. Me that's what Obia said the message say Enrich who the baby say former national chairman of MPP Ura Peter McMenu and also honorable credit at Japan. Me patcho enya nokre why issue statement no say enya nokre wonye bibia sa montu wo di ba ko nye ya mamo ka fanto so waye obaso waya obeye what you say
nyumtuni mami
lady no yeah
your to nyum na
also honorable Ken the office and then din komo just to invite him for the programmer Basso and as I feel PA will be do reception so you interest selfie yeah on the to internet say
your friends Bibi Befi Philippa Befi
is connected
sir
yeah video
it's how connected the certain performance is so
okay musia ye no
before you be free okra na and nam former MCs have endorsed.
No crime, muche. Nipa 3 because press conference and send a
oh God, yeah, man, check we ain't free on once and they should just calm down.
Just say what fremo. Most of them say what also ye party penny. And na mode ni dia mano. Say what fremo is moko. Na moko ade ya kutwa ntwa to moso.
Ye free okra.
And am ye dey ntwa.
Ye free okra na e say den na social media say former MCs have endorsed Kennedy Japan. Where is this thing coming from? It is that yeah, Kakakoni there, Ebeba. Now, so we did say, I said, Sansaminia, if you see me,
let's last week, I think Friday, Nana, either Friday or Thursday, and now, Honorable Brian Champon, who didn't birthday. And now, Chamaun to be called court, no one beco. No one of fellows who not a bed champ who did the baby now. What on is our friend to a person of our charity. Members say me and in fact, ye near I could heavy do cry, you could give for near baby. And I'm not that's been papa, you did make her any a coy. A coy could run home. In fact, Chamaun to call him proposal to some other man now, or ye coy, oh, be any aje. I don't go for ye boys, you can just now, but there were handlers. Now, woman go the Jemiana. And they're quite in the dinkum. One was said that's a blessing. Also, was a bed champ on Namno. A boy was said presbytery. Now, the campaign, in fact, air communication. Yes, that's a black and once a while. It's a quite was for the was one test of a miss a master at the campaign. Yesterday, you're quite a baby. After that, pictures each other, young baby, so be a say, Tabaun to me, I am Dorsey, a bright champ. And I say, Sana, will be quite for a while. I found to be good people. Ever young quay now all right ever was up we him
oh me late dad no ye in crying me late mother na or no see a crobuni from Dodua.
Okay.
Me fan say Greater Accra.
But I we minority tribe.
It's in terms of MPP you need the we minority tribe.
I think so. Pay honorable
we are minority. Minority. Who doing the president?
Yeah, crowd the essence.
And I would hire an ababa.
very sad.
But what to say, Yana, Mufili say, me cast a mob good because maybe I can interview that kind of sad.
Yeah, Senior Godon, I think, say, my main fan just from Emma A. Suyama mentioned me constituency, Mechomo, Nenumri, Namia Domochina, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, Ebeko Hono.
Now, what all you know, men kakra?
You say the opamo on cheap breaker. Also, won't mean Casaway, would you now? Until the last friend saying ballot paper and I say voting is counted. No, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia Minjin say, betchy break beer on the way. Senior Godon, about the tribal politics, I can want say me in terms of our internal elections here. A shall say, Senior Godon, and the BIA make a say you will feel some years back in your team, and there are so many things yes, and son and name Yankopua, a big choir, my amonso, my queen, and say, Yemra Hana, Yanimo Mede, MD, Ayensa or so. This party I can want me that is the NPP no. A banner say tribal politics are yes shall say and yes shall say no akuri and saying and we and ye
Debbie and ye so
dana and we and ye na me nim dientia still a guswa e koso e wo party no the new patriotic party one thing me nim say yen penimfo no na for my dream master there. The party is so attractive. Ewa bonting, but akwakobane say the way and manner na yem penny phony be eke cow monsem no. Na akwakobane say I say yem party no crano obi ampeso beden or den over bedomu but senior godon uko from her pa na kwa bonting a ubo MPP din a eya kono but akwakobane say minim dienti a yempenimfo ni bi eya na omopese omode saa nyama hodo na anase nsem kan hodo na ye opponent e dia fore ye na no omunse eya no ye like ebeye no krese saa netie meanwhile nye saa netie but ye no munsem bi a ya na mpempi na bafri yempenimfo ni bi ho no eno na ye opponent no omoka na say bi a obi e kire omo say da bi ade a wo kan die ofa na so pani onyina so ne say a mo se na wa akotwe video di aba okotwe video nba say king
afi na wa bamwabu woni ho an ko kansa okonfo call because you go explain tire
or the video a tell say we ase mesi na odina ho ya o ka say and sad na ye ni nyina no e ma party ni din anyhow it's supposed to be attracted to the people of Ghana, especially the youth. Omo afe no omo fefe omo ba manyo se mu a omo hwe ni mu se omo pe political party bi di omo ho adon no na akwakọ ibibie wo ho
me de ye na ha me se omo ye saa ne ma yeso no omo benben wo mo no omo nyina mfiri mu kuro mu
not at all
me fa de se orobo kede Japan a enipa first three ebia me de sare madwe ye me se woji omudi pa ya ono man nantiache first three no metima butu di ba efe ba ko da Costa
okay
ebra 2023 no that time wakaso bank for so down mu se na pedi mu bi ben na opeso waje mic opeso waje phone no all the friend da Costa no wo jeni di wala na nantiache one the free area
okay
and na wono a efe ba ko so kudus
okay
we ni driver won na 3 years
okay
kudus ofrasin fusu enye hu no free
so it means that
okoto taba me ho so a womu a se be won mo kona kran na dwendwe the spokesperson and technical advisor eye Dr. Gido Obuako fi wale the director of communications daba no vice nyami ba fimo ene Dr. to form omo nyina ya kanfo atene ye ho sa
Senior Godon I believe that in penimfo a o hwe edin a o de to just it means that ye wo penimfo mo adwene mo abobe omudi opinion nechi in terms of a footwo any campaign strategies ne nyama hodo no me sure say o team a omo eden etunepo but I think that in a way no they are disappointed like they are disappointed. Some of them me who say some of them be disappointed in some areas aya no mko opinion no eden etimi kasa saba omuntimi nya den ensi ni pia nka nkyere opinion say oh asema wo kan ye die na wo sanka wo kan say ya anka ye adenti na make kasa yemfa ne say edin ya obubo yi majority of them every southern
what you see yes
and say okojina akwetia na say bia dwaben na say okoka say adehye ebenam fom amankoa atena ponko so dia hadwin and forgetting said those people are what describe or say omo ye minority no ye wo nkrofo ahodo a omo so omo di wachi omo o team no enti no how are you expecting them to feel minim say bia okase wi a na okotena akonye mu a anyam bia or reflecte ana say bibi ba na dwem wo nsem ahodo kan say anyam bia na o sanka meka wi ana say mamenka see senior godon elections are kui Dr. Baumia baby bia obitu ni nine and all constituencies are opening na kobiano or make sure say ni trimu pow and the plans policies are or one edema party no or done the chair party for etro say this is what I want to do to help the party base ebano eye regions nso a or the tudwa ebano say omo nyina ye kan bom nya kokopa aweni ababa mu nso a o sa tre party ma say apart from when you know me person me the boa party no this is what I have for the country so yeah it is going to help everybody in the country and not a MPP for nko enti adentina akwakoba ne say ye raken say okoba bi na say mitimi wo say ya na okoba bi a ebi wo ho anwa gari ni ni ade na ochechema party manom I think he should stress more on that. Na on country party man say we na me so me pese me ye de boamo e bia mfini nyuma me ba say ni say na me ye nti no monto ma me say to delegate asumu a I think they are going to give you the nod
by no qualifiers no until last week na minimum na me ka say you no only factories
it is not about only factories senior go down
almost say ya woto na me ka say only factories ni products ni bi no
these are some of the things no kind of fair in a place. Yeah, be chromo so akoto asase kese bi ho.
It's what
Na my could be say bisa me who be chrono.
Oh, yan dey bia wo ho. Say water so. So because me pictures. One him for.
Who pictures who nim ho?
Me nim ho.
Baby o kano only a brutal farms am nim say.
Sa ho.
Big farms ho. In fact, sa adidome enclave and coffee rice farming ho.
Yes.
A lot of pig farming so ho. A lot of cattle ranch ho. It took us what to that amount
from Japan to adidome. Yes, very vast land.
Oh, it took us what to that.
Minim say sina go don wa fa open ya.
Ma fa open.
To adidome.
Ma fa oda.
Asase pa.
Sa quantum of land na so well. Yeah, bomb say on top na end ye nim say oto ebebo man no
enti we say Honorable Kirejapo acquires over 200 hectares of land in Volta region for business ventures not arcade that me madam me nua panyi and our this and ever talk about they say we told over 200 hectares enti and now with the acres nso a 65,000 acres of land
so size no
Anwarding.
Oh, size. Anwarding. Anytime na me be say a bomba kwa na say
e bi o ma chichi no. Ekati o sha so with each plant requiring 12,500 acres to produce 200,000 liters of ethanol per day. It ne bi da ai
nti senior godon me dey make us be on that internal election ne tribal politics I think that Honorable Kennedy Japan in sema hodo a mampani dada yera na nado dankwa kufuado from nipa 5 na onyom koye meeting and all that no. I think say ni ehwe ni mo say right after that very meeting anka inyemu bejo, but I have seen and I think say once we inyama hodo a omokoyo mkokan nyina no me to me I
aluta continua
opening no M5 mo bako kra anya adwuma because so far senior former MC kan yera educhum maintain nka se akogina baabi etu ayampia e de ama any of them sanso na yera engineer kwabena je Japan maintain se wakakotena baabi atu ayampia anasa kasa twetwere die bi di akire ni nua sanso na mi ankasa me former boss yera doctor
what's that do
there be Brian Champon wakogina baabi aka bibi e de etia any of the your friends saying ne Crawford ne omo contested sanso na yera baumia ono kra de bobo what you say and it is only yera Kennedy akompre ko Japan and na every constituency bi obekobia oni obi wo problem ho and the can ne kwa ne ba na ba begina tribal politics nyama hodo okika so I don't think say ebeboy party no the betterness of this party no ejina this particular election ayede ye cost and who be here say impenimfo hodo a omo party no I think that to me say who be here and common sam free before say the D-Day no beso no
nipa 5 ni nyina mo mfre biem akwara bia nim
ni ento obiafo say anko yamfa mawa ditum because per what Openino no I think that he's not helping the party. Second, he's not helping the unity of the party. Third, he's actually selling the party to our opponent. Fourth, he is trying to undermine penimfo inyama hodwa omo ahihye dia den edi egu akwemu ayede kwakoye sa election. Fifth, I think say omampeni dada yera nanado dankwaku fado ne fra or from mu a oni omo kasa no openi no entie and I think say the delegate of our beloved new patriotic party no enter no showdown so no so betre showdown enti no me mpae and say the delegate of our beautiful NPP party no enter opinino the showdown on that very 31st January 2026 no omonche the showdown na ohun say party no sebiota fracture senior debe ya na osika say party ne member wom no the member wom so ampa and they are going to show him say he's not the only man in the NPP
and they put the ma nyina so ye member in terms of meka kokudru meka member to represent akokudru
na when who man na almost sorry TI on that very day right a day after so free hono
atakwa de na
the women
yes a man no see o
the fame no mo de kasa they said they are ready for him and it no so opa or so e bema or no so to aba ni so obeba ho
but me na me hwehwe videos na be se me hu the genesis of the ma waka asem na waka ho no me ya me hu hwe
nyina ne say the former MP for Takwansuayem Yera Duka anko ni meeting as on support no I mean on support no
and
the party chairman over there and supporting a bid no
okay
and majority of the constituency executive in Takwansuayem no and support no and they didn't attend that very meeting
but did somebody say what prevent or can Japan so man because obi antimi nkasa asem
you prevent no you came there you bashed in fact in tia from a credible source and they say you bashed some independent candidate be or no penny bibia o basse ne Crawford kakra and then your opponent or Crawford kakra ma baby and there was some event no kra na is start to say your friends say dem akra no mo anye homa so it all started from there because at the end of the day Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ko ho no all the constituency executives were there and no ne no majority of them I mean it not majority of them about 1% and ko ho
yente man ha no sa no
so exactly and this should tell you straight in the face said the people are not for you
and but over time express disappointment say obi o mama but say obi anye bema and I say na ya don't want me suspect say be obi provoke no dia me I'm trying to get that but unfortunately
but you see I'm say very intelligently who video no
that me who's that video
but so be provoke that go be video no it's other than a portion of the video there Emma
I want to person make sure no
so you should understand provoke no
okay
and then he provoked himself and then went on with all those utterances.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Mati. Eti mame come for original Omega Herbalities. Efa ma obi bia wo hwe original Omega for Edamasi. Money original no mo wo supplement Upper Road opposite Benap filling station. Ho na omo wo na ope increase energy and stamina. Wo stamina no ko for ma kobo original Omega Herbalities. Ye nsa de nanso ye dom no say de wo wi nsa. Wono mo kitua bia otu says na abawu ija wo mu pa na ebiso aho na honam etaye wo mre so apacho kogibi na improve wo ina ma na bema wa ye mre so de dube hia ne original Omega bitters from was 0548782585 0544641851 na ekotubi tombronya na ebe kogis kakra wo holobo. Oh, Chuchu Cream do Maya Dio, Chuchu Heba Industries Limited. Eba ya chepa, almost whom na yense conform kakra na o ma revampo bo ho. Many aji je say o hwe se mo say brand bo na I feel so proud say Ghanaian company mo ye mo na maka sa. Chuchu Heba soup, Chuchu Heba cream, Chuchu Royal gel, Chuchu hand and food cream, Chuchu skin toner, Chuchu hair products, Chuchu balm. Enya form fe wo do screen so a hwe se lo say aye shower gel no fe we the make am for my Ghana ni bia say kojibi ni dware fe be sra pimples acne eczema ni nyina na bi wo so a na sa proper ni nyina no ebeko Chuchu skin care products obetima frɛ wo mo ewo 0504 555 535 0504 555 535 Nature's Medics for the Gastro mixture and the Mensu Plus mixture and the Poster Plus mixture at the Abba. The same room is saying a man dear and the Mensu Plus mixture no Abia na menstrual pains to be Baba Chokoji and be. We are tired with ya all so how and I would you would have told you man how and now diarrhea so how and Pacho Gastro mixture. Bema prostate how Kakrano Misso Kwaji Poster Plus mixture Obetman kunye bi ato ewo Repast Ventures or Kaisi Drug Lane na Nabuachi Heba Ekus Pharmacy Ashama Main Station and House of Drugs ewo La Paz 0248778899 0248778899 and about your bronya edi yebedi sika yebeche sika yebedi sika eno ase obo star 274 star 6 hash 10 cedis pay star 274 star 6 hash 10 cedis pay na bitwa ubetimi edi 5000 with edi 2000 with edi 3000 naja wetimi edi ekokrum tabia takum ememme nyina Supreme Court judge eniye tabia takum wako case wako di cases for high court na no didi fo a bacho fako Supreme Court CA tabia takum yenya favorable judge bia ba holma obedi wasem edi amount enti bacho kolekwaji be ememme dru nyamna ba be chichi mu address ememme dru no we be man say won tia say there then you one can say you are the reason behind your predicament na Semens Vita Herbal mixture so and the capsules betimi aka for am say usisi we ya and say ya be say basiatica say ya papa very excruciating pain ona be kere Japan ebeka se wako hu video bi na ona bo ye tribal politics bi e wo soro ho nti ye hwe ma de nchi in fact ade achi ye no ba wo so release video no e wo net 2 the same video na meme hu ye say not honorability e kan ye 2023 na why issue statement so honorability so issue statement I clarify confirm the meme hu ye the same now he was responding to honorable Japan was semi announced so can 2023 okwa western region and was one TSC say yama people for positions akese wo part abainum defense ministry people di inter ministry pepe ni okay can be ka ho yeah I said that be 6 or 5 said ni na e da ma pepe for na de yen so ha no so de yesu ye hu hia na now ye use western region for ni adampo wo mo na ti wono so now what is asem no that was his response e wo yendi etimi says so far asem no bia de nye fake e asem a e course so na Eric Mpacho me the video bi emma me say be ready ya but onobo kere Japan de na ma me first
what we normally call
utimbo no ma me a wo wi na ke de onobo Dominic wo de no so no ono so ne response to sa de no na ke de no so ato aso na ke itima situate en komoni yi na ya hwe se di esitie enti no so betia bo ama me de a yenhwe etumu a fametum na ye more enkomo no ba ni nyina the larger picture ni say ye hia tribal politics e wo Ghana be it internal or national me I disagree na momo no so no e wiase be
when any practice lawyers here omo ko bi so omo say don't they practice. So is it a crime to get past questions and start to practice? I mean, I see it as a very lame excuse that a whole person can stand on national radio and say yeah to pass questions, mom. We don't share. Oh, last week we banner person be exposed budgets, but na me nya documented. This time my say.
Oh, too much of the Amiako.
Befra, now you best was woman Kaka, education ministry.
Okay.
In 2003, Nanado allocated over 3 billion to the education sector. And this is by 2026 budget, sign on the education sector. Okay? The highest figure you see is 557 million or 537 million. That is for the non-academic fee for the first year student. Omiwe no mko top parts 295 man kwala.
Adomo wie mu no.
Domo wie mu domo aticho bonu kan.
Over 192 million.
So apart from this, education sector discussing of the call. Now we even hear say some of allowances and teachers it's been cancelled and paid honorable. How do you expect our teachers to be motivated? During the time of COVID, yet teachers were paid.
Yes,
they were paid.
For about 8 months.
Yes. Now, they are in school. Because they are running double tracking into some of them have to be given some allowances because double tracking it is like
few schools they run double track
and you are not paying them.
No.
And when you finish, then you blame somebody for your inefficiencies. I think that this government is not being fair with us. Amount omo allocated kwama retooling of defense. The quarter presidential jet no. Education bank boy.
Omo de quarter keke kra ko ya.
Anke boy. You are not resourcing the education ministry. Now you are come to say this is the real result of Yankwalano. I think the youth of this country are not angry enough over certain statements being made by our colleagues, some politicians and some from the academicians. It is not fair. If there are genuine problems that our children face during the examination, let us confront it. Ebia adia omocheno omantiasi. Ebia they were struggling with answering the questions in terms of understanding the question to see what the question was demanding. Let's be very, very real and then tackle those issues. But such excuses,
Obeti pashe part of questioning, no. Say maybe at this time around, maybe there was a huge departure.
Yes.
It may be a crowd confuse wo mo etimi ba
God on na nti omo try no say were they from heaven
Debbie but to say a free SHS
and then it is as if we were pumping access onto the kids.
It
is very unfortunate.
As if it's a first and then the next one don't know.
Now at the end ninya e ba kupo godon. At the end of this NDC government, omo ya magi say free SHS in there. They will bastardize it. Into every little space they see or they get they want to bastardize free SHS. But free SHS has come to stay.
Inshallah.
It has come to stay. What your budget? One allocate any amount to free SHS. Now, so you are able to allocate amount to your academic fees for first year university. Now, parents go to school and there are all sort of fees that they are asked to pay.
Obukoye textbooks in your radio.
Yes.
Textbooks in your ready. Minimum schools ball man. Omo akwakope as a supplementary books bi mu da ma omo and omo akwa print ebi mu de cost as high as 2,500.
Yes. These are the issues you have to confront and then solve it. Please. Sir, excuses on the bed here. Yes, Ramo. That is not we time now work common entrance. Maybe sure common entrance.
Okay.
Common entrance. That's still you use question and answer. Pasco, what we call Pasco. That's what we're doing. Is it the first time? I'm even surprised. Say, this is a real situation.
Oh no, we're going when mass. Implying say standard ni say ni etie enye na and then people no ebia na ye de bibi hihim intene ye mankware pass abrani ni so mu deserve. Meanwhile enkware bebrebe ya akọ universities across the country ye mo akọ nya first class akọ tadayi abrochi universities akọ nya first class. What do you say to that as well?
I mean, what do you say to that? What do you say?
It will share science and math quiz here. When the science student go say who to say yes and kwana bin. What is my bin?
And they steady. You see, young parents and akasasu come. Now, some parents when they hear free SHS now, then they go to sleep. They don't even supervise omunkwala to make sure say what is expected of them no it is done. And no one say we ja akwala na akwala name. How will such a akwala pass and pass well? Me kwala I make sure say I got involved in their studies.
Yes, you have to.
Yeah, me babako or your medicine.
Oh, that?
Yes.
Me
babako your medicine. Me babako so yeah computer engineering.
Correct.
I took personal interest in making sure say omu esuade. And they were all product of free SHS. They were all product of free SHS. It because say and also passport charge and go and see how they are performing at school. I think the kids are not angry enough.
Let me say secondary school, even JSS club because secondary na me mass e wo form. Na me so nkonta. Me papa ye ya kunya ayi be e be kire me chief examiner's report. Yeah, can be students answer questions.
Exactly.
Mathematics. Yeah, you feel ye. Oko yeah for chief examiner's report be kire me sha. Am make kind. I must say ni ya no say ni man encourage me pass. So what are you saying? Who your parent mo nemre na ko pass questions ma wo ba. No munsua. Na ebe si da si enyo mampanya wo dwen kora ho say me first can quarter pass questions in man kora no omuntimi nsua no mo pass exams. Ko ayi ko ni mo ba ya begu egu wan to. That's why we are where we are. Evra. Yankoi.
Wadaruma, my main sign and now Sibium na.
But you are here call a you, a friend is saying. Petitions against OSP and
sure. Na kakra mi woka efa this wasi result by kakra bi because the NDC are buying on one year who say enya ban mu nko a omo bae no mo me hu say free senior high school no omo ntimi mo ho ban if tete from the onset a omampani dada yera na nado dan kwakufu ado de ne trimopo de tu dwa say se nyankopon ye na dom na onyankopon pe so no eme omampani wo eye oman mu a obetimi aye de aboa eye oni biefo enempo wo mu a omo ye middle a omo so kra omo so adefo de obetimi aye de aboa omo ne se yankase sika na anase to ahodo a yetua wo man mu no obeden what be share education nyankopon e den eka ne ho ema omampani na nado danko akufado together with Yera Baumia bontoa wo my Ghana mu ha de saachi mu pono de tudwama ko Ghana fo mu but a san say ye opponent no na omu ni hwe kanti no omu ka se enye yie ema eno nso ko Ghana fo bitimu and because of that the Ghanaian people denied Yera Nana Danko Akufo-Addo in 2012. Omampani dada Yera Nana Danko Akufo-Addo wampa ba o osabon toa wo my Ghana mu ema nyankopɔ ye nadom etunsu pa egu ni campaign a oye no so ema 2016 obetena Ghana benwa no so no penini tena so no sinagodon wama afeba kukra ma o eno bo modern that's our policy na your friend is free senior high education or danedi
me nam ne nya adwen o started 2017 no me ka se ko ntwen kakra no on steady say the no but o ka se no and indeed yente the bia me ka say it had to take somebody like Napo to make that policy succeed.
So that means that we came with a plan.
Of course.
So when I asked, say, you have mentioned 24-hour economy for 2 years. What budget line? What they are 24-hour economy? 90,000.
You
see, exactly. You because what kind of 24-hour economy?
One minute one question. And then to Yahodua, you see, one thing is that if say in so way or manufacture this water. Se me ka se me nso metimi aya manabro so and as maybe before fry no besene we are. I should be able to make sure say plans ahodo inyema hodo a akadia hodo e wasem de nyina I have to have it down before I can come out and declare that this thing I can make it well than whatever I have right. But se me kana keke trala keke say oh Saadie we die ene se mekra metima ya ama na bro so eni nti no Ghana for mama metumi mama me a me ya ama mo na se me ba na se mentimi anya ofi se die nti na ofi se sanka ntoto ya hodo a ese ne fata nyina se me de saadie we wo ho a ofi sanka menye ka me ya ama na bro so but at the end of the day I have no plan, I have no vision around it. I just declare it say ebusian for me ba miss Mary meden me ya saadie we sina godon ora na nado Danko Akufo-Addo bae wamfa Ghana fo amfa niagro o say ma she Ghana fo bo eni nti no kwan a ese na fata bia eye credible say me this policy education no e ba sina godon me say I have stayed in Akosomo before. I mean the Sujaman. I know a certain woman ne mama kumako 4 senior godon ne mama kumako 4 omu ko free senior high education ama omu wie no omu twaye ama enne ne baba yo abako akoye medicine a owo VRA oye ne ntoto
nanka
okay so omampeni dada Yera Nana Danko Akufo-Addo bae no or say this is what I have for the Ghanaian people and indeed he made sure say or implemented Emma Ghana fo nya so faso Emma so faso na omunya no say I go down make Kumasi Academy before
Kumaka
yes
oh okay
before say ye betray yen wase no ye mreso na Yira Tamils, Yankopon Fanny Crancy, or my
3 and 4 no.
3 and 4 no control.
Okay.
Intino, before say Baka control, or my and Pasco, and my yes, yeah, then. Yes, yeah. And now, I are a walk. Say, a son say, I buy way to me money who more than with our education. A bema in Kula, it me a swing dear, a cha, a come when you or say, a bimocrat almost say, a son say, invigilators no, or me a street intino, not cheating beyond because of that. I read more frano, and the entrom. And it is a lame excuse. Yes, and some penia, what could squad bridge, and commercial sank or back can't send be about to Nipasum, a cancer same we are. Sina Godon, from Fanchemi. Me who say Sabit fracture, not dream of form. Not yes, Sabit, not dream of form, not dream of form.
True.
Because for you to come out and say, Auntie, are you telling me, sir, with all right after implementation of the free senior high school education, you ran another damn Kufado de Baino throughout in a term in office? I'm more friendly, the trial no more passe, and if you compare the result upon result to whatever we are having today now, which must say a difference near far. So are they telling us say Ninina no or Mampenina Nado Danko Kufado and I say Yera Napo and I say the obedi na kwa de Yera Duchum or kwa no catcher a invigilators no say Mungum na mo frani Wiana. Is that what you're telling us?
Na Ayanam Pesa be so more question. Since time immemorial yet throw exam, who have been invigilating exams?
And you're why for that?
And your teachers. The same teachers. So what has changed?
Yeah. Intino, Sina Godon, I blame four key people in Ayang Mofrano or Mo Nguku or Mukudi. One, me blame a teacher for. Secondly, students Nankasa. And I feel so school authorities. And not and a tremor walk around near Bino. I didn't me blame school authorities. Sina Godon, me name say who saw videos nibia. Ye will chrome has say. And a my you me and son say naibi ebe jina. A year a yasan and 10 times or so. Try and say, or more befie, ne fear now or more ban or man by JJ yen kununum, on by JJ one more into no mamma for ready.
Hey,
Sina Godon, send me a parent. Not some mature enough, some who send me back, and the yes, idea we are. I'll be very ashamed. Me name how some of a parents no or mutiti or mama edefa. And now so school authorities that very school now in Mofrana every month or more yes our video no. Sina Godon, I never heard of anything a befree that very school in terms of punishment and then straight air measures are or bunting and even after that you know, at least we have education and ministry in this country. And he expect to say
but ways you state have called them was hard
exactly
me who video be hey enkranati tiom pepes mu nyina
egu form
enkranati tiom pepes mu nyina egu dormitory home me kai say me even be Jesus certain books na me use Jesus me cook masia
exactly
in fact say me wo ho no ma na ebi a politics in edana me make reference to me ka say omo ka say MPP eye account for party na we MPP ni a na we hia adesua no ana me say na ye ka say dan kwa do mo buzia tradition na mo ti ase say I remember say University of Ghana political system is I know me book bi na wo
yes
eti me here me say I did my make reference ana me am ko hwe ya 10 years ago eso that's all oh eti em krada ko drip o ma tete on pepes mu nyina gudo betra ma wa ye ma wo
gudo hwe
eh
before the last form 2 for this current way of control exams almost form 2 no they spent about 52 days in school no promote to form 3 ask me what they learned and you see there are some schools and I'm happy that my kids went through those schools and some of them they are still there
yeah
headmaster make it so clear to us say as part of their training that a teacher will help a student when it comes to examination, they forget it. They don't do that. And they will not encourage that. They want you to study and pass on your own, so that when you go outside, you can also pass and pass very well wherever you go. So he will not entertain, because what happened? We went for a PTA meeting, and some of the parents they can say, you see, yeah, teachers, you know, almost strict, now you know, and come kananka. Headmaster made a bold statement. Yeah. I don't have the permission to mention the school. I have loved that school, and it's one school. I mean, say, the Saturday,
me school ni di me ko pokware o was ye time no na ukoye exams a untimi nse shoe no ase socks.
Yes.
O be she slippers and actually wati o pe so afa lesisi form. O pocket no e say do sa shida uyi eyi de wo mu epie ba bonten. What do you mean? Na make us ye time no pen ba na nse ya megu so mo say eh e da so ho untimi nwia.
So in such a situation, the kids are forced
to learn
because they put the fear in you from in the school. They can't just say young child. Who a parent and now say politician I would say and not teachers no your mom won't no. I feel so sorry for you because today you are in power. Tomorrow when you are on the other side, you sing a different tune.
Senior Gordon, looking at figures what this particular WASI result no. This government almost reset. But I think say with the reset that they are talking about, you know, a reset it is
for the West.
Yeah, for the West, and it is putting this very country in a very bad perspective. And in America, share in 2025 this result by about 131,097 air candidates a Homa 30.27% if really were English language.
Yes.
Snagodon, it been see that. A decline looking at air 2023-2024 air results by. Offer air Martin Soa about 220,008 candidates. I Homa 50%, and I say 50.54%. If really will come out.
And you see, this result has been the worst result in the past 30 years.
Yeah, what school mono me pay calculations. But at least at the end of the day, I didn't fail math.
Yes.
Me pay a kinkai, yanking kaisa. But at the end of the day, a son said, na teacher for any policy papa ne nyama hodoa any yanka say modern boy na yebo. And in Yamahodua, yes, yeah, the boy, at least at the end of the day, you pass, you know, together with a past years results are abano. We've never seen such abysmal result in our country, and I say in our your friends and WAEC result before
in the past 13 years.
Exactly, and I think that the government must set up. Haruna Idrusu,
English.
Me penasem or you be a me penasem pa. Na me jidi say some people want him to fail. And into so no so ye or tena no ye hwe ha obefeli.
Yes.
Or tena no ye hwe ha obefeli. And this is the first failure aba. Wan hwe ya a bear poto they di where be ba no a bear poto because looking at today, our education system, there is no planner and as a roadmap here. Say this is what we want. Dear Wahona, ye jaito hono, and no so Musa Sano, and Linton and Nayas are results.
Changing of names. And
changing names. And now, a dear, the two and ye year for na yet the way up. Look at the school placement I course. And in Yamahodua, surrounding our SHS.
Is he meaning Anthony and the Hammer say what they are doing? Nanado's legacy is under attack.
Yes.
Yaos MPP Nibie who say Nanado legacy and then this for person said to the extent they say a dia that to various tertiary institutions so no and this for some baby in every show. They want to do something as if say Nanado never became the president. It yen shey. Every batch yenya di on this year. Now make us say more than half and intimi go university no. Ebi mu se meboa.
Okay, true.
Enti yen hwa at the quinta me say wanya matter. Wontimi go tertiary institution bia.
Me patro adaruma enye se me katel. Nemum with the percentages ahodo a ye di to just see English language nipa 131,000 plus I no gina homa 30% yema say 30%. Now yemfa mathematics 50% next say 100% to 50% a fairly no. Now let's go to science, integrated science.
Ya no 50% o. One mo munya a grade A to C 6.
That is omo fairly no. With the percentage that I'm talking about, omo fairly maths. 50% plus
220,000. I think what the plus na ka ho no.
Okay, yeah.
Because pass mark ni ye 48.73%.
Sure.
It's at least 51%.
Exactly. Now we have a integrated science. I know so students are fairly about 161,606 candidates. And they're fairly I know general 39.87%. I fail dia to say ukata we ni crowd social studies. Yanka say important 44%. So just add all this percentage together, subtract na fa be ka ho na yi be free na sa fa be ka ho senior go done and now kwa ko gina 50% na ye kan wasam said they cannot proceed to the next level of the academic road. And this should be a concern to the government and then the people of Ghana. But here senior go done say nyankopon be so gu animu asia na say
this is the government who are interested in the buying of Pampers at high price.
Yes.
With whatever they've done to the Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo government now, omo ebo ho po omo ye nyina no. Ene ehwonim gwase ene to omo. Sinagodo medase.
Meso medase enti Evra Asheti ena Martin Kano. Mame ko honorable yanko no. Petitions yes mako 10 ana 10 petitions yem say OSP age 3 and electoral commission so age be 7 the electoral commission dey ono and 2 deputies it we so miense nyina enko and OSP so dey so e ba ko ebi mu gidi say a confirmation of your suspicion say
but you change your word no any suspicion.
Okay.
Of your reality, say oka so beye.
Omuka so beye.
That's a promise.
Eti ye hu say na be koso. Say e wo so mu yi chief justice edi.
Exactly.
Eti mu yi na di first say dey say sabi mfa chemi o. Kama ba time na wo fie na ne ye den no. Opo a say ye yi na firi ho. Eti wo twa mu sabati so kra na isu. Eti kama ni ho bi. Eti mu wie say pedia no be so mo ye no o maye. Chief justice ni wani pe obai woni bo so me. Yenyan in terms say petitions na badada. Negugo train. It is said they are fed na amateur and they say time for harvesting. And but who finding in say honorable.
Good on that where you Adioma kaka even after election po omo party chairman. When go Jimmy Bianca say the electoral commissioner and his deputies are not fit for purpose.
Okay.
So me this it doesn't cause as a surprise to me at all. Not at all. Oh, the mum there me yani say a fine chief justice. I no dia because well chief justice money. Now can be penance power.
Oh, let me be penance.
Penance power. The never friend no enye me de. Question is petitions that ban a buy. We want to know.
Or more prepared to order that.
Oh, that ban a buy. Abadana than a guana. So a buy no. Why were you waiting? What does the Constitution says regarding such positions. Say, President, Munya pay den.
Fako.
So, because you hatched a plan, say, Ubeyi electoral commissioners, Ubeyi chief justice, until you have to start from the chief justice. So that chief justice require any the petitions about the court chief justice president to say, ye pia, oh, Ayuko, Munyomo. Oh, what can we say? Munyomo. Let's go to you. Make us say, you can't say, and another super obey Charlotte. Charlotte case, you know, different. That was obviously not they were procurement breaches.
And you have police started almost starting to qua.
And in the no bianim.
Media me ye cab journalist as I said with Dimutin to my Nameka. Omo kasa starting tenna fight. No more starting tenna fight no. And now Mrs. Charlotte say, Edin go for na bi ekọ yoku. Say ye investigate omo. For sika bi na enche dampo nyira say ate say PF ene so mo nkọhwe ho asem eti sa ntokwa no ene bad almost sad it so dia ene wo so ayi say so they wrote petitions against each other na wo hwe Amadu Sule Tanko no a deputy chairperson electoral commission the accusations of against Mrs. Charlotte Osiana enya senketwa and Mrs. Charlotte Osiana so also counter one plus I catch say the deputy no area abem ema NDC.
Wow.
Yes, etimi ko create on no police stations. SIG NDC force can you now the report now the petition no. Omo wie ye and the one says enya bini. Eti omo ntokwa no e le kopi omo mpanyin. We ntokwa bi ko so. Yankwen.
Eti no me de enya me won kwa. Asema me pese me bisa ne say petition say badaben. Into other president petition by or they toa no way chief justice or a toko no if you or they bafuboni abansa or the for the petitioner come new chief justice. What is his reason? And is that what the constitution mandates the president to do when he receives the petition against these officers? Because he had a plan. Into the plan they say ye chief justice for near Kerwe. Oh. President Mama, waka. And some of us, it doesn't surprise us. Ghana for is a muamu tie and a muamu de ekoso. It's in a way no, and you'll be never can be a chum. One casamon shed the equi. Namu say, Mama, yanka, yan yamaka crabby yedo. Ye bet snow one now say, we're more mobile with resetting agenda and what I bet no way. Sa resetting anini OSP na me see OSP there me there waka say well we established this office to help fight corrupt officials now after the tangent na ekono me who say it was on a wild goose chase.
Oh yeah
I just said not me who what exactly yeah into the me who ni locals papa I said he's just wasting everybody's time.
Me the mungu institution.
Oh, he's just wasting everybody's time. Yes, because Anka concentrate on your core mandate now. The man will say corruption and corruption related issues. Nothing there. But you know, OSP Yamefo, Godon Yamefo.
Me quite a lot. Some Macassa, Macassin be OSP.
I just
said, we are dealing.
I didn't understand the whole operation of the OSP. You know, it makes it difficult. Say, make us say petition. I don't know what exactly the petition about. But Mati said, you see, he's unfit or he's not qualified or he's not doing this well. Well. Let's see how it goes when it comes to the OSP. But for the Electoral Commission, it doesn't surprise me one bit. Because it is something they have planned, they have cooked, and they are going to hatch.
Oh, yes.
So it doesn't surprise me. Let's see how it goes. Ghanaians will judge them. And they will judge them squarely.
Mati.
Thank you.
All right. Ever.
Senior Godon, Medasibium, I think, sir, the Omuka in opposition, no, and one Omoba Bemuno, Omoye. And I have said it before, and I'll continue to say it. Sir, looking at the NDC government as we speak, within this past or for the past 10 months, or for the past 11 months, right? You see, I will 12 months. You 1 year, mono. The biggest achievement, sa bang we, with me achieve, ma, omo party ma, enyaje, not Ghanaians, so senior Godon, mark my words, not Ghanaians, but the best achievement with me achieve so far, omo party ma, enyaje no. One, the removal of the CJ.
Okay.
Secondly, dia omo edia be o mashasi. Omo ye mamenedi. Every electoral commission ho. Only need 2 deputies no. And now feeling so. Your friend is saying ura kisia jaben. Now ono kra de mempesa meka na asem because at the end of the day, wa felipoto. We're failing the country, not any political party, but we're failing country, no. And now, dear Asheme, I am a ya and say, we go on man penny that ye ran another than Kwekufad when you must say. Say, Onyan eye ni mujidie. Senior Godon, ye were lawyers be brew MPP party no more. In fact, when he was appointed, a lot of people omu ewo nimdie omo adwene abo bill omu nimumra anko metimi aye 100 times what their oye hu no omu kasai say omu nyaya anko mampeni na nado dan kwakufa do eden e de sad de bre no e de show
yes.
But at the end of the day it wasn't. Emma wo ena na nado dan kwakufa do e de sad to me kese no e de share won sa ne san said to me SSI anything no. Wusro say the NDC government will kick you off no. And I shall say be attack the particular government that set that office and I say establish that office. The appointees opesa wodi wani day edisi omoso to create an impression say you are doing something that nobody has done it before. She kwatre kwaso be ma untuma
tieni
na wo ye se wo ma MDC fo no o mo ntuma no na o se owura ye hu da o na sebio tafrache senior Godon oba mehu ne ho da
o kwa afi na ye na wuni almost said na so be press conference bi was say ono na person ka wo chi owura kenufrata lenso aban ba akono na anye yi na Manase Azuria wini enrem anopa bi hu na de bi ne se masa akọ cheki was say what challenges are seven nokore and was say I have observed with surprise the persistent denial, ridicule and trivialization from the Director of Strategy and Communications at the Office of the Special Prosecutor Asare-Bediako since I provided evidence to counter the Special Prosecutor's claim that the OSP started the SML investigation in December 2023. I do not intend to argue further, but to present to you the OSP's own diary of action taken on the SML case. The first entry in that diary was January 29, 2025.
Wow,
consistent with the timeline I gave as the first time the OSP's investigators approached me and said they were about to start investigation and needed to speak with me and understand the case. In an entry dated January 30, 2025, a superior's instruction to Team A on page 2 reads, please proceed with preliminary investigation needs, prepare an investigation plan, and identify the persons of interest we will need to interview. and appropriate departments to agencies to provide information and the course. It was say if when the investigation started did not matter, Kisejabe would not have said it started in 2023 when the investigation started in 2025. And in fact, we provided diary diary of action in April. So and throw people try to the neck of what I
yo into senior godom me de make us be on that no. Me who say government communication minister Yira Kwacho Fosu ebe kan sembi na dia okinkan I think say or say every process that is needed to be done has been undertaken. That is the underlying word. Undertaken. Nesen she sharing to tuahodo bia e fa the removal no ho ne bibia no ya ye ho adwuma wie. Now or say the process for doing so is quite clear. At this stage the process has left the hands of the president beyond conveying the petition to the chief justice. Now akwa could do chief justice no. Or say there is little s till there is little x that the president does in this particular instance. Everything now rests with the chief justice.
Yes.
Who I believe till who he Felix Kwacho Fosu believe will act in accordance with Ghanaian law. You see, they should just tell us that dia ye kan ye no eno an ye no enti no Ghana for ye da mo ase se mo ye mfomso na mo koto abai de eden e de ma ye na mum dia wo se ye bia na ye di o mo free ho na ye de we mo ba no. But I think that with Kiseja Bendie no over the weekend announce something ye ra Martin Pebu anolidi demonstration be against the removal of Kiseja Ben. In this very fight, Martin Pebu for the first time all kono sinagodon mi supporto sa ekono say omuyi Kiseja Ben free ho no mungu no ti say senior wosikan ye hu say now the attorney general now is here attorney general on one part for the past 2-3 months now or whatever. Min who say a press conference.
Mr. President. It's no not just say honorable who be to be so the bay year and 9 face in yanko.
Grow with Amaka. Make calm and pay mamma sending promises in the year. Ye train. 24-hour economy now so by no from time of buyer. Sika we chat to say 90,000 is it 90 million na 90 million pen. Still you who share make kind of 24-hour economy no. Yeah, channel. Or sanso can so be me big push. Big push me so push nyama ya sati say ye. And ko say big push ase.
Adebia is Adebia big push.
You Adebia big push. Yes, no. O me who declare big push na person de ba no. Ama e ka na ye tumi akabi me wu se enkukọ nkete godo asamo enkukọ nkete sika pa ye twama nkukọ nkete project
sa
godo itino amafo mumma nindi enkukọ nkete echi because sika ye twama no emu doye
na ebiedu akrade nkukọ nkete no
Ministry of Food and Agriculture or say poultry farm to table project in Kuko in Kete 244 million and over 244 billion and over
nanka what
billion and million billion and over Ghana cedis
eco board dumping
that was so you sika 200 and almost 50 billion cedis in Kuko Kete teacher for muntie
research na ekoso pa
ekoso also say fertilizer certified feed seeds are the member farmers 515 billion Ghana cedis. Ekwafwe munkoji bio mu make sure say maji na nya sa e be fa e kwa ho
me da say Honorable Ambrose Edward Chega woye
I'm say de menchia am say me bada menchia de na mo ho antobio
Sao.
me papa Dr. Alhaji Mamudu Baumia me mama ba kope
Samira Baumia, she's back to Asante region.
she's back after me as anu
Obo penasem dodo.
oh
O Jeffans
and lovely woman me be constituents me other Emmanuel Tobin and Yasu to delegate obom na me aba me ewe squad bi omo ho Charlie we odolo mi wodo mi eleji me nye kwaga weekend ya vitaminoji minoji akpana mikata jecha munyina
yes
seconds wadaroma
okay
sina medikan kan no yera Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia nyame adom ochina obewe so jama men's nim no yebekọ ochina no pa me ba ha intino yewie hape yebekọ na yakwa akohia yera Baumia enigi sem ne se enura former MP for
I was so going
the Eastern region baby I call by election and saying
oh I'ma say
I so what declare support
yes declare support and then
Ochibefi
yes
Ochibefi oh that's Ochibefi do nya wo da
there be now nkofo so wo
omboa and God being so good yera your friend is saying
ufuso asamwa
yes or no so the former campaign manager and there were former campaign manager for Yera Kwabeneje Japan or no so abetru ni support for Yera Baumia so empire boane say nyankopon be yadom winning the abawie dem still adwumaden no wo say gusu na yeden yes na be ankunim die na ba obi nkogina baabi enkoka wagadren sembia itina godon nyame adom ochina ebekọ
me da se
dia Yera Baumia ewo edema esuya
and the interesting rulings be about last week no na judgment afedi aba ma obi ekinkan bi pandai die no areho pa say judge no sa but o ma seven notice yes o de ko Supreme Court yes sir anything nyame adom achina so anopa I think say 9 MP4 also ebe emergency neck meeting menyane tese issues bo so buti ko ko ayon anyamo chanopa o me ko neck meeting e wo party headquarters it is na etie Dr. Baumia da so e wo Eastern region nyame maka meeting no okay matinti yes no no ti me fast da kese ma Ashate Isaac
you be launching a new amended constitution on the 3rd
so which will be Wednesday nyame adon Wednesday na ebeko so na former MC for Gas Central Honorable Ambrose Edward Chega ono so ebeka me ho ene ma yedi enkomo adon mo ni me producer Mas Eric na omo MC Holmon Billy eka ho and Alkaline okay Mati na masa ebimuna eka ho Kristo Kweku ene me general manager nyame adom chanopa ye be hia ewo movement in the morning so alapande robo video bi na ka besa me bo time ntino waso beti sese ne we omusi da bi wa wates wakasa ase no Ghana bia fabra ye ne be bon radio station ha me ama motie and then kofo so monitor ya o man te se omo ayeyi adiasa good night